Hello everyone, it's Sal, Stretford Post. How you all doing? And welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn. I hope everyone's doing well. It is match day, guys. You know what? We're getting in the match day vibe. It is the biggest match for Manchester United since the FA Cup final, guys. So we're getting a little bit anxious. We're getting a little bit nervous. Well, we try it, don't we? We try it. But at the end of the day, we always got these little bit of distractions that just crop up out of nowhere. Like last night, we're just minding our own business. And then all these quotes, and then all war breaks loose. All war breaks loose again. Civil war in the fan base again. Onana is the subject this time about his comments about Lyon and Matic's response in regards to his comments about Lyon. And you know what, guys, look, I'm conflicted. I'm thinking about it a lot of ways. But one thing's for certain, right? That I was raised as a Man United fan for many, many years, guys, as I've said before. Without having to listen to dross, listen to rubbish, mind games, against Lyon. I mean, Alex Ferguson was a king of mind games. So one thing that Alex Ferguson didn't used to do, he didn't used to disrespect the football club, right? He didn't used to disrespect his opponent unless the opponent attacked him. Now, I cannot fathom how Manchester United will need to hype up this game. This is already an exciting game. This is already Manchester United's make or break. This is Manchester United's biggest game since the FA Cup final. If people are saying that Onana needed to hype up the team, it's good, he's the hype man, then I would question some of those players. If I'm being totally honest with you, I would question, the mindset of some of those players if they don't know how important this game is. Look, I'm going to back Onana all the way. I back Onana. He's our guy. I'm going to back him. Just because you disagree with someone doesn't mean you don't back him. Just because you disagree with, if I disagree with my brother, if I disagree with a member of my family or my friend, doesn't mean I don't like them. I back them. But you know what? One thing I would say is just that it's a little bit unnecessary for me, but I'm interested to know your points, guys. Thank you for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. And please don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We've got news about Delap, of course. Rasmus, is he transfer listed? News coming out about that, of course, as well. And guys, obviously, about the Onana situation, of course, what's going on right now, which is a unneeded distraction. I mean, I don't understand, guys. I don't know why you would need to hype up your opposition. I really don't know. I mean, if Lyon, look, at the end of the day, if I'm Lyon, I'm going to that printer right now. I'm printing out Onana's quotes and I'm sticking them on the dressing room door or room, wherever you want to put it. I'm sticking them there. And I'm saying, look, guys, this is what Onana said about us. They're better than us. It doesn't matter if we're better than them or not. It really doesn't, because at the end of the day, teams come from nothing to win FA Cup ties against Premier League teams, right? This can happen. So the last thing you want to do is do their team talk for them. And I find it very strange that I have to explain this. You don't want to do their team talk for them. You're only helping them. You're not helping Man United. Why are you helping Man United? You can hype up the team in your own private time. You can tell Bruno, you can tell, Rasmus and that we're better than them in your own area, in your own team talk. Why do you have to go out? It's a bit of this, isn't it? It's a bit of the old chestnut up here. Do you know what I mean? The old chestnut. You got to use your brain. At the end of the day, pretend in the media. Oh, Lyon are really good. Yeah, they're a good team. We're going to have to be at the best of our game. We're confident that we can go there and win. We believe in our ability, and we're going to go there and try and win. That is all you have to do, guys. There's nothing else. You don't have to say, F Lyon, man. They're much better than them. You know what I mean? And guys, we're not in no position to do that right now. Even if we did do that, we're not in no position to do that. I'm confident Man United will win anyway, without all this cheerleading going on. Do you know what I mean? That Man United seem to need, and some people seem to don't understand what we're talking about here. Absolutely. Let's read some of your comments. Big up Tyborg. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Let's read some of those comments out. Matic Onana said they are better than us. When you are the worst key goalkeeper in Manchester United history, you need to take care of what you're talking about. And he didn't lie, and I'm going to prove that. Tyborg, it's embarrassing if you ask me. We are not in a position to mock anyone. Stay honest, stay modest, humble and respectful, but I guess it's too much for Onana. Just keep your mouth shut. And guys, look, I don't want to enter the game tonight. And you know what? Onana's done, he's put a lot of pressure on himself. immense pressure on himself to perform tonight. If he makes a mistake in front of a partisan crowd in Lyon, you know what I mean? He's going to be eaten up alive, guys. And I didn't want this extra edge. Why do you say, guys, when you enter a football match, right? Why do they say keep the first 20 minutes quiet? Keep it quiet at the first 20 minutes. Don't concede a goal. Why do you think they do that? To quieten down the crowd, right? The last thing you want to do is hype up the crowd because you're not hyping up Man United. Man United already know they're better than Lyon, apparently, right? Man United know they're better than Lyon. So why do we need to hype it up? I mean, you could talk about, it's entertainment. It's this, it's that, it's entertainment. I'm sorry, I'm not here for entertainment tonight. I'm here to win. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to win. I don't care if it's 1-0, a dead game, not dead rubber, but a boring game. I don't care if it's 5-4. You know what I mean? I'm here to win. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't care about entertainment. Oh, football's boring and this and that. Football, I don't care if it's boring. I want to win tonight. That's it. And people talk about, the game's boring. Maybe you should think about your allegiance to Manchester United. What's most important here? Maybe you should think about that. Absolutely. Kenny, Onana has to be humble, not forgetting the fact that he's single-handedly cost us Champions League last season. And this is the thing. He has a history. He's known for it, of costing Manchester United. He's known for it, guys. He's known for it. He's known for costing Man United. Sani says, Bozo, big up, Sani. Of course, big up, Sanjay. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good morning, EC, the legend. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I like this added spice to the game, but it's unnecessary. Lyon will be brave outside the box. They're going to shoot from all angles tonight. EC, exactly. Now, I can just see this, EC, right? I could see this. I can see Matic taking a shot from distance. Can you see Matic taking a shot from distance and it's slipping through his hands? I don't want to see that in my brain. You know what I mean? I don't want to see that, guys. We've got such a big game tonight. This is our make or break game, our biggest game since the FA Cup. It's our make or break at the end of the day. And I don't want to see any mistakes, that unnecessary mistakes that were caused by pressure you heaped on yourself, of course. Rasta, unnecessary banter. What can I say? This goalkeeper, he doesn't think before he speaks. And that's the thing. And this is why we need a new goalkeeper. Big up, Rasta. This is why we need a goalkeeper. You know what I mean? This is exactly why we need a goalkeeper, because we got goalkeepers a bit of a bozo. Not only in regards to his verbal conduct, also what he does on the pitch as well. He is a little bit of a bozo. He makes mistakes. Now, if he was a Peter Schmeichel, and look, guys, I'm going to bring this in right now, guys. I'm going to bring this in right now. Because Nemanja Matic is not lying. He's not lying. These are the stats of Manchester United goalkeepers in recent years, guys. Okay? Clean sheets. 26% of clean sheets from Onana. 35% from David De Gea. 48% from Van der Sar. 33% from Barthez. Schmeichel, 44%. Guys, there you go. It's live in living color, guys. Live in living color. Goals conceded, 1.4 from Onana. Goals conceded, 1.1 from De Gea. And let's not forget, guys, he's been at Man United a shorter period of time. So that means he's conceded less, right? 1.1 from Man United. 0.8 from Van der Sar. 1 from Barthez. And 0.8 from the great Dane Peter Schmeichel. Minutes, goals conceded per minute. Okay, so again, 62.7 minutes for Onana. 83.6 minutes for David De Gea. 116.8 minutes for Van der Sar. 91.8 minutes for Fabian Barthez. 105.5 minutes for the great Dane Peter Schmeichel. Again, low on the rankings, the lowest on the rankings. Win ratio, 41% for Onana, 54% for David De Gea, 68% for Van der Sar, 65% for Barthez. Schmeichel, 61%, guys. Now, guys, make of that what you will. Make of that what you will. But here we are, is the evidence of what Matic was saying. Matic has backed it up. This has been backed up with facts, guys. He is statistically Man United's worst goalkeeper in recent years in regards to first-team goalkeeper, right? I'm not talking about your Ben Fosters, right? Statistically, he is Man United's worst goalkeeper. I would like to see Tim Howard's stats as well, because obviously Tim Howard won the Player of the Year, didn't he? Guys, obviously won Goalkeeper of the Year. So that is obviously something I want to look at as well. Of course. Good morning, Vincent. What's going on, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good morning, brother. Onana's howler incoming. I hope not, Vincent. I really do. I really hope he backs it up tonight on the pitch. I really do. Put Binder in goal. He put Onana off field to man mark. Absolutely, man. Oh my goodness, it'd be a better job being there. I'm a little bit disappointed about going there, Darren. I think that he had a great game against Arsenal, and we haven't seen him since. You know, I think that's a little bit unfair. If you ask me, I think it's a little bit unfair. I think the fact that we haven't seen Binder there for a lot, you know, since that game, I think it's a little bit harass. I know he was injured for a period of time. But I do think he had a man of the match display, won us the game against Arsenal almost single-handedly, guys. We have to be realistic. And, you know, he hasn't been seen since. He's gone a missing person. Big up, Kenny. There are levels above him. Levels, mate. There's levels to this game. And they're levels. I even say Tim Howard, mate. And that is saying something. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Triple M. How you doing? How you doing? I wish we still had David here too. It's mad that we're saying that, isn't it? When a lot of us were saying that a long, long time ago, isn't it, Strasta? Absolutely. You know that what would be crazy, Onana getting an assist tonight. You know what would be great, EC? Is that Onana has a great game and he smashes it and he does his talking on the pitch, and I'll be absolutely over the moon. I don't want to see him foul. I want Man United to win tonight. I want Man United to go out there and to win, and Man United to go to the next round of the Europa League. That's what I want. I want him to have a good game. I don't want us to struggle against Lyon. I want us to win comfortably. Guys, I did predict that we win 3-1 yesterday, of course. Big up, Darren. Big up, EC. What are Lyon's strengths and weaknesses? Lyon's strengths, I mean, you're going to have to look at their transitional play. The way they press is quite good. Strengths is in experience. Lacazette, Matic, very experienced. They have a know-how about them. In regards to their attack, you've got Cherky, of course, who are very interested in. We're going to have to be careful with him. Weaknesses in regards to Lyon, we're going to have to use the set pieces. Lyon are weak at set pieces. We have to exploit their set piece weaknesses. We have to. They're not good at corners, which is why I don't mind us having the likes of Harry Maguire and Casemiro playing, because they're not good at, and they're good at headers. So Lyon are not good at corners and free kicks. So Man United need to exploit that. Man United need to look into that. Man United, man for man, are stronger than Lyon. We know that. It goes without saying. We don't need to mention that. Try and stay. We have to try and stay a little bit humble with ourselves. Do you know what I mean? This is a very, very important game. And, you know, we have to try and not put added pressure on ourselves, of course. Fantastico. Big up, Sal. Big up, GK, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I trust the number of top to keep her more. And I hear he's leaving at the end of the season. Our number, what's that, Rasta? What's that? Big up, Earthbound. Good morning, my friend. Hope you're doing well, brother. I hope you're good. Bayern there just isn't chosen for first-team goalkeeper. It's mad, isn't it? Lyon, slow build-up team back. Yeah, they're very slow from the back. Matic took it personal. Was totally uncalled for attack on personal, but Onana probably wanted to sound good. What I've learned from in life, fan, you enter the ring, don't be surprised if you get knocked out. That's it. When Tyson gets to the ring, he knocks people out. And I don't see any lies there, fan. He's absolutely spot on. Statistically, as a first-team goalkeeper, he's our worst goalkeeper. Statistically. There was unneeded. You know, Matic hit back. Great. You know, Onana hit back again. And I think there's a time and a place for these things. I think trying to sound good by disrespecting a football club like Lyon doesn't really make any sense. It's counterproductive. You're just hyping up the opposition. You're not doing anything for yourself. And all the manager needs to do now is stick a picture on the wall. That's it. I hope, in turn, that Matic's comments will inspire Onana tonight, should I say. I hope that he will be inspired by Matic's comments and go out there and have a fantastic game. And you know what? Win us the game with a few fantastic saves. Sorry, I trust our 2 goalkeepers more. Absolutely, I do as well, Rasta. Do you think we will play a low block tonight? I think we'll play a typical Ruben Amorim system, tactically, try and keep in the ball. I think we'll keep a lot of the ball. I think it's going to be Lyon who are going to be playing a counter-attacking football on us. I really do. I think they're going to pick us off. That's why I did mention yesterday where I would like Xerxes and Mason Mount in the team. The reason being is that I want to keep hold of the ball tactically keep hold of the ball. And with Mason Mount and Xerxes, we can do that. With the likes of Garnacho and other players, I feel like they will be good as substitutes. They will be good coming on in the 60th minute or something like that, in my opinion. They will be good like that, in my opinion. He's trying to try and prove Matic wrong, but Matic wasn't wrong, was he? He was right. He was factually right, Irfan. Facts. Morning, Sal. I have no problem with the Matic Onana beef. It's entertaining sport instead of scripted, respective intervals. I like it sharp. Let me tell you something. When you're playing an Europa League game, you don't need it to be entertainment. This is not entertainment. This is top-level sport here, right? There needs to be an element of respect. This is not top-level boxing, right? You need to have an element of respect. This is a team game, right? You need to have respect, right? This is not how you do things. Man United being successful, right, wasn't to do with this, bad-mouthing teams and oppositions before a game. They didn't do that. Not many teams do that, and not many teams thrive from doing that. So I don't need to be entertained in a Europa League quarter-final that we need to win. I don't care if it's a boring 1-0. As long as Man United win the game. I don't care. I don't care about entertainment at the end of the day. I don't care about entertainment. We're going to be entertained. I don't care. I care about Man United shot. That's all I care about. And Man United winning tonight. That's all I care about. I don't care about beef. I don't care about that. That's some kiddie stuff, man. That's some kiddie stuff. I mean, we are here to win a football match. That's what we're here for. Onana has put 10. He has to put a 10 out of 10 performance. Yeah. Hi, Sal. Did it available tonight? I don't think so, Lisan. I'm hearing that he's not going to play. I think that Harry Maguire will take his place tonight. He hasn't quite made it, as I'm hearing, in regards to Matthias de Ligt. Unfortunately, he's not going to make it, guys. Absolutely. Imagine if United is knocked out by Manchester score. Please don't say that, Irfan. That's nasty. That's nasty. I don't want that. You know what I mean? I want us to win. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And we need to win this game. Otherwise, it's going to be a dead rubber for the rest of the season, isn't it? It's going to be a dead rubber for the rest of the season. And we don't want that, do we? And we shouldn't put that into risk. We shouldn't jeopardize that by making unnecessary comments. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I would say. Fair enough, Sal. Matic is right. Plus, Onana's quote was taken out of context according to Amorim. He would say that. He wasn't. He said that we're much better than them, which is true. True, Ashar. It's true. We are better than them, man for man. But it's not unnecessary. You don't need to say that. Because what is that going to do? Hype up you or hype up Lyon? It's going to hype up Lyon, isn't it? If it hypes up you, then that's a different story. If it hypes up Lyon, then why are you doing that for? We're here to win a game. We're here to win a game. Big up, Jarvis. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Matic, her words will hopefully come to haunt him. Hopefully, Onana's words will hopefully not come to haunt him. 3-1 United for me. That's my scoreline as well, Darren. Big up, Darren, of course. Same as me. Great minds think alike and all that. Very, very much so. I agree with that, Darren. I said 3-1 as well. Hopefully it'd be great if Man United win 3-1. Absolutely. This game needs no sugar. This game needs no Barry White, guys. This game needs none of that. This game is a massive game anyway. You know what I mean, guys? This game is a massive game anyway. You know what I mean? We don't need any masala on this chicken. Guys, this is a big, massive game. You know what I mean? Lyon won it just as much as us. Lyon want Champions League football. We want Champions League football. They think they can win it. We think we can win it. Man United have got a big opportunity to win this European Cup, this Champions League, should I say. This Europa League, should I say. Man United got a big opportunity to win this Europa League, and I think they will. 3-0, Onana scores. If Onana scores tonight, I will shave off my hair and donate £1,000 to charity. Sure. The only problem I had with Onana saying is these players have weak mentality. Why say that? The problem is, Sure, is that if it inspires your team to do well, then so be it. If it inspires the opposition team to do well, then it's counterproductive. That's what I'll say. It's going to inspire Leon more than it's going to inspire Man United. And that's what I'm saying. And I don't care about, and I said, and I'm all due respect, Shah, I don't care about entertainment. This is not bloody Robbie Williams here. I'm not, let me entertain you. I'm not here for entertainment. I'm here tonight in the business end. Why do they call it the business end of the league? The business end of the league to win this game. That is what we're here for. We're not here for, like, you know, these kiddie little games and stuff like that. Do you think, before the European Champions League semi-final against Juventus, do you think that Man United will come out there, Ryan Giggs will start slagging off Alexandre Del Piero? Do you think he'll do that? Do you think he'll start saying, oh, we're better than Juventus? What at the end of the day, he wouldn't do that, would he? It just defeats the point. But it is what it is. It's been said, it's been said. Only VIR can save Leon, Irfan. Big up, Irfan. Love your positivity, bro. 1-1 Hoyland. Big up, Beef Bully. 1-1. You know what, Beef? When I look at that scoreline, it is the most realistic scoreline. It's probably the most popular scoreline I've seen in recent days. That Man United are saying that they're going to win. They're going to draw 1-1. Man United fans are saying that. I wouldn't be surprised. It isn't the worst result in the world. I think Man United will take them back to Old Trafford. And I'm a little bit concerned about Old Trafford, guys. Let's not forget that Real Sociedad had 10 men, right? And we were struggling in that game. We were losing. Let's not forget, right? I do think that Man United need to try and win this game today. I think Man United need to try and win. We really do. And take them back to Old Trafford with a little bit of a cushion. You know what I mean? That would be great. Of course, 3 season back-to-back lifting trophy. That's what I want to see. Big up Rasta. Big up my friend. That's next season, Sal Champions League. Next season. I hope, Darren, put some blessings on this game. Thou art put blessings on the game-ism. Please, let's do this tonight, guys. Come on. 1-1, I'm sure it'll be tough away game. I'm excited for the game. It'll be a tough away game. It hasn't been made any easier by Nana, but anyway. Morning, Sal. Good morning, Steve. What's going on? Love the optimism for tonight, but where are all the goals coming from? It seems we might just be relying on Bruno only. Who else is there, Sal? We don't have any forward line. I just think that we're going to catch him on the break, mate. I really do. I think we're going to have one of those games, Steve. I just got this feeling, Steve. I really have. I got this feeling, Steve, that we're going to have one of these games, mate. I might change my mind 25 minutes into the game, but I got this feeling right now, Steve. I got this feeling. That tonight's going to be a good night. Absolutely, Black Eyed Peas. I got this feeling, guys. I really have, and you know what? I'm not going to stop this feeling. Can't stop this feeling. Absolutely not. Man City match was there for the taking on Sunday, to be honest. Yeah. Really didn't go for it, did we? We are going to dominate Leon, no doubt, in that department. The only concern, scoring goals. Hopefully Garnacho brings his A game. Guys, what we have to understand is this, right? Leon, Olympique Lyonnais, right? They're nowhere near Brighton, Villa, Arsenal, City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Newcastle, Everton, maybe. They're nowhere near that level, guys. Let's be real out here. Let's be real out here, guys. Let's be real. They are nowhere near that level. Man United play these better teams week in, week out. We played a better team on Saturday. We play these teams week in, week out. Man United should be confident that they're going to go out there and win the game, in my opinion. And hopefully we will. Jibes Magics can chat shit about just do the thing, Onana. What's your name? Onana, what's your name? Oh, Nana. Hopefully it's not Onana. And you know what I mean? No. Baby, give it up. Give it up. Baby, give it up. Don't give it up, Onana. Don't give up that ball. Make sure you keep hold of the ball. No. We can all go through that, right? Absolutely. Oh, Nana. Don't drop the ball. Absolutely. That's all I care about at the end of the day. Don't slip it through your fingers at the end of the day. That's all I'm saying, guys. Absolutely. Ephraim, I think we do not have to lose today. I fear Atletico the most. Ephraim is the toughest game. Given they beat Rangers, we never know what can happen in football, do we, Ephraim? But I would say Athletic, not Atletico. Athletic Bilbao, they're English. They come from England. Their name comes from England and stuff. They kept the Athletic because of England. And Athletic Bilbao will be a difficult team. In particular, the right and left wingers. They've got the two Williams, of course. But they have to beat Rangers. Let's see what they do with Rangers. Let's see what they do with that, of course. Let's see what they do with that. Sure. So if we win the Europa League, we'll be in the Champions League next season, but we will even get through the group stage. I don't think we are ready for that. You never know, Shah. You never know what can happen in the Champions League. What I would say, if they back Ruben Amorim, I'm confident we will go far. Look at Aston Villa, Shah. Look at Aston Villa. Anything can happen. Chelsea won the Champions League when they came fifth. You know, anything can happen. We just have to wait and see what our situation is next season. If the situation comes next season and, you know what, we're doing all right, you know what I mean, we've got a few good players in, players that fit Ruben Amorim's system, then that's great. You know what I mean? But, it depends what happens during the season. There's lots of football to be played until then. Celestine, what's going on? I think it will be a close game than we imagine. It will be 1-1 or now a 2-1 win for the United. Garnacho might score. Big up, Celestine. Love it. I will take either of those scores, by the way, Celestine. I would take a 1-1. I'll take a 2-1. As long as Man United don't lose. I mean, Man United, absolutely. Sal, get the Clippers ready. What if Nana scores a goal? Makes no sense why Onana will score a goal in a 3-0 win. Unless he scores from his goal line. Doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? If he scores from his goal line, because a goalkeeper's not going to go up. Look, let's say a goalkeeper's not going to go up to the penalty box for a corner if we're already winning the game. Absolutely. People give Vavel and Wilcox too much credit. Why did we sign Xerxes over Desiree Doué and Ugarte over Raul Neves? Many of us were asking these questions in the summer. PSG is doing everything right. Raul Neves was a target in the summer. So was Ugarte. I don't think Ugarte is that bad. I think he's young and he's a good player. Doué was the one we missed out from Almac. Ugarte is going to be a good player for Man United. I'm fairly confident that Doué is coming. Neves is coming to a team that is established. You know what I mean? He's in a good team. As I said in the summer, guys, and I point out to this, Man United in earlier this in 2024, the 5th of May, 2024, as reported by myself. Right? Exclusive. Manchester United have held initial talks with the representative of French wonderkid Desiree Doué. A formal approach could be made in the coming weeks. Ineos are eager to act quickly to avoid losing out to competition with PSG, and Arsenal are showing interest. Now, guys, it's the thing I say about life in general, right? You snooze, you lose, guys. You snooze, you lose. Now, I don't, the Raul Neves thing, Ugarte thing, I don't know. I think Ugarte is a very good player. I'm not interested in Raul Neves now. We were interested in Raul Neves, but it is what it is. We got Ugarte. Ugarte is a good player. The Doué one, however, was one we let slip through our fingers. And why did we let that slip through our fingers? You know, if Vivel and Wilcox and stuff like that, as Almac said, are any good at what they do, why didn't they get that player and prioritize that player in the summer? You know, it obviously means that they're not very good at what they do. Do you know what I mean? Where were we? Good morning, Gray. What's going on, you legend? Hope you're doing well, brother. No, long time no see. Hope you're well. Actually, looking forward to the game tonight, and I'll be happy with a win. Let's hope the players show up and play that. Absolutely, we hope we win. I'll take a draw though if we get a draw, but I hope we win. I really do, Gray. It'd be nice. I'm staying up till late, guys, until late again, 1 a.m. again, guys. I'll do it. Irfan, during Serge's reign, at one point, I couldn't understand he won a league with average players. These days, I wonder how do we get into cup finals with these caliber of players? It's football heritage. Let me tell you something about Alex Ferguson. Alex Ferguson was a genius, right? And Alex Ferguson will never be matched. But let's not beat around the bush here. Let's not sugarcoat things and act like they didn't happen. Alex Ferguson took 5 years to get Man United to where they were. We, as a fan base, do not have the patience to wait 3 years. So how on earth are we going to get to that level, guys? You know? By the time it gets to next season and it gets to the middle of next season and if we don't win anything, we're not challenged for leagues, we're going to be on Ruben Amorim's back again. You know? There is a lot of context of what people say. You know, it comes from people who don't have experience. I've witnessed it. I've watched Alex Ferguson from 86, 87, 88, 89, 90 onwards. Right? And there are many, many factors as to why. And with Ruben Amorim is doing the same thing that Alex Ferguson did and initially came into at Man United, which is getting rid of the bad culture at the football club. The bad eggs, the bad apples. He's getting rid of them. Like we got rid of Gordon Strachan, and we got rid of Paul McGrath, and we got rid of these type of players who were sometimes, some may say, a bit of fan favourites, but they had problems. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, he got rid of them. He sensed the problem, he got rid of it. And I think that's what Ruben Amorim's doing at the moment. But what we have to do as a toxic cesspit mess that we're in at the moment is be patient and let him build. Let him build. And I hope that Ineos can build for him and get him some of the players that he wants. He needs to spread the Marmite on those God blimey. He needs to stick it there. Woxan, what's going on, you legend? What's going on? United win 2-0. Come on, Hoyland Brace. Big up, Woxan. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I would take that all day long, Woxan. Let's do this. Let's build it up. Let's get the momentum for the game. That's what we want. At the end of the day, we want that momentum for the game because we're going to win the game. And that's what the most important thing is. We don't want to lose this tie, right? We don't want to lose this tie and go into every single game. Guys, every single game with nothing to play for. And that will be the worst thing ever. Can you imagine? You know what I mean? We'll be sitting there, you know what I mean, talking about, you know what I mean, you know, doctor's appointments and, you know what I mean, music and film whilst watching the match. I don't want that. I want some edge on the match. I want some edge on the match, guys. Guys, rumor is have it that Rasmus is going to be transfer listed. It is said that by various media outlets that Rasmus Højlund is not favoured by Ruben Amorim come the summer. And Amorim wants to cash in on Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund has not impressed Manchester United officials as well. And it is rumoured that Rasmus Højlund could be sold, but the price tag would have to be significant as to comply with FFP and PSR. How much is that amount? It's about 41 million. Man United are looking to offload Rasmus Højlund for about that price, which is going to be incredibly difficult, guys, to do that. But even if we try half of that, it's going to be difficult. So these are the rumors going out. Man United could possibly offload Rasmus Højlund. It could possibly be a loan with an obligation to buy for the opposition team who sign him. So Man United are looking to get rid of Rasmus Højlund. Another piece of news coming in from the various outlets, guys. And let's read some of these quotes out for you, guys, if I may. Now, firstly, the quote from, let me just double confirm the quote from Nemanja Matic from yesterday. So Nemanja Matic, this is what he said yesterday, of course. Guys, if it had been from a better goalkeeper, maybe it would have affected me. These are the comments from him. So he mentioned Van der Sar, Peter Schmeichel, and David De Gea. When you are one of the worst goalkeepers in Manchester United history, you need to take care about what you're talking. Those are just a little bit of words from Matic that should hype up Onana tonight, shouldn't it? It should hype up Onana tonight. Onana should really be going for the game tonight. He can't have that from Matic. Goodness me, bag of cement, Matic, bag of cement. In regards to Onana, he said, at least I've lifted trophies with the greatest club in the world. Some can't say that. Onana, you lifted a trophy, my son. A trophy, my son. You lifted a trophy, which was the FA Cup, my son. So just, Matic has lifted 3 Premier League titles. So let's stay away from that, all right? Because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, guys. We are ready to go to war with them, said Turkey. Now, Turkey's a name that Man United have been interested in, of course. Now, look, we're hyping them up. They're ready for war now. You know what I mean? You know, everyone is hyped up for this game. We are not going there to make videos or watch Old Trafford, but to qualify. We have the squad to cause them problems. We are here to go all the way. You see what I mean? That was from Musa Niakate from Lyon, guys. Guys, I'm talking about Man United. They are up for this game, and we have to be ready for this game, guys. We have to be ready for this game, of course. In regards to the transfer of Liam Delap's release clause at Ipswich Town will be worth only £30 million in case of relegation. Manchester United and Chelsea both keen on the player as he's part of their shortlist for the transfer window. Guys, what do you think of this transfer? It splits decisions 50-50. A lot of people are not happy with it. Some people are happy with it. I don't know. Guys, I think if we're going to sign a Liam Delap, we need to sign experience as well, guys. We really do. In regards to Liam Delap, again, Liam Delap's free scores drops to just 30 million if Ipswich are relegated for the Premier League. Man City have a buyback clause which are unlikely to trigger given he wants to regular football and a 20% sell-on clause. That is Jacob Steinberg from The Guardian, guys. In regards to some of the quotes from Ruben Amorim's presser yesterday, the game is completely different, and you have to be in a good. You have to be so good in your base, and then that individual aspect and the freedom and the fluidity of the game is going to appear. But for that, I think we need time. Of course, about football being robotic. A lot of people have said that, oh, his football's robotic. His football's robotic. Of course. There was an evolution. You can like it or not, but there was an evolution because you have all the games from the opponent's detail, from your department. So you have to understand better the movements that they make. Amorim, as football lost the edge. So basically, has football become too boring, guys? That is what Amorim's talking about. Amorim said, in regards to football being boring again, in that evolution, you have to be sometimes tactically. Sometimes I talk to Darren Fletcher about how he prepared the games with Sir Alex Ferguson. It's completely different, guys. He also said, I see the game a different way. And again, nowadays, they know everything about our players. The way Alejandro Grande will use the right foot on the left-hand side, every detail the opponent knows. And that's to do with a lot of research, social media, stuff like that, which is coming to the fore as well. Individualism. Ruben Amorim speaks about individualism. We cannot win these games, just like I said, with individual aspect and let the players do whatever they feel. I don't see the game like that. Absolutely. Goes without saying. Those are some of the quotes from Ruben Amorim from yesterday, of course. Late press conference, of course, guys, which I didn't bring you live because it was so late, of course, guys. Absolutely. Now, guys, when we look at Man United versus Lyon, Man United versus Lyon over the last few years, 2-2 away from home, 1-1 away from home. So we haven't won in Lyon yet, guys. We haven't won in Lyon yet. 1-1, I went to that game. Man United won the 1-0 second leg. 2-2 as well at Olympique Lyonnais and 1-2 at Old Trafford. So really, really tight games here. Man United have not really run away with these games, guys. So it's probably going to be a tight game like that again, guys. Absolutely. Tribo, next season will completely different. Amorim will have a preseason and hopefully we'll be back in the summer. We will be much better next season. I hope so, Tribo. Fingers crossed. I agree. Waxan, Onana doing a prime Van der Sar. Goodness me. I hope so. Absolutely. Big up Tyborg, legend, of course. Ephraim, if we win the Europa, do you think we'll make more different in the budget? Yes, of course. They get 90 million. So they got to spend that. I hope so. You know what I mean? It goes straight into FFP, a PSR. So I think Man United will spend that. Hopefully we will spend that. I really do hope so. Of course, Grayo, 123, 130 realize, guys, please smash the likes. Let's get to about 40 likes, guys, by the end of the show. Please smash a like on the video. Really, really appreciate you guys. Absolute legends, guys. Thank you. Amorim in, mate. Absolutely. All day long, Rasta, all day long. Big up, of course. Smash the likes, Pete. Big up, Shah. Big up, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. PSG Farmers League, they go all at PSG because of the money. PSG, they're looking dangerous this season, guys. Of course, won the game yesterday against Aston Villa 3-1. Can't see Aston Villa getting back into that game. 3-1. Maybe if it was 2-1, maybe, but I can't see Aston Villa winning that game 2-3-0. You know, I can't see it really. Tyberg, Ugarte is a very good player. Where the criticism come from, I don't get it. Actually, we need more such players United. I don't get the criticism either. I think he's a fantastic player, Tyberg. I really do. The criticism is unjust. He's been good at Man United so far. He's just walked into Man United in a cesspit. PSG are not a cesspit. Man United are. And at the moment, you know what? I think he's done very well so far at Man United. Absolutely. In Emery Trust, this is the man. Big up EC. I agree. Absolutely. Mate, going to get some rest. Big up Rasta. Have a good rest, my mate. Good to see you. Of course. Shah, Sal, how long would you give Amram? I'll give him 3 years, mate. Shah. Like everyone else, I give him 3 years. 3 years is my bit. But I want to see next season, I want to see improvement, significant improvement. You know, I want Man United to be challenging for a top 4 position. I want Man United to be challenging in the Europa League, or Champions League, or going to the latter stage of the Champions League. I want to see a direction. And I think Man United, if he does relatively well, for example, if Ruben Amorim comes in the top 4 or 5 next season, wins us a trophy, I think he buys a 3rd season. Although I'm pretty confident that he's going to do well next season. I really do think that. Big up Triple M Amorim in is the guy. Big up my friend. Tyborg, 2-1 United win. I say, come on, Tyborg. Let's do this, guys. Massive game today, of course. We're not in the top 4, but there's still something to talk about. That's football heritage. Yeah, that's Man United heritage. Absolutely. We're the biggest club in the world. Almac, I hope Vivell and Wilcox watch your show. Boyode really impresses me. He performed against Real Madrid and Dortmund at 70-year-old. He is going to be good. Bead the Baddie, I've mentioned him on the show before. Almac, very good player. Again, lots of players out there, Almac. Lots of players out there. I don't know why we're not going for them. I don't know why we're not just scouting these players. It's madness. Where do you think Kobe Mena should play when he get his back? CAM or CM? Box to box. EC, box to box for me. Number 8, box to box. I think that's his best thing. But obviously, Ruben Amorim was talking about Manu yesterday, about how he needs to speed up his game, get a little bit quicker on the ball and stuff like that, which I agree with. There's no substitute for pace, and I agree with that absolutely. Tyberg, I support the style of Holland, actually. We need better players up front if we want to be compared. Sometimes, Tyberg, we have to look at it and say, you know what? We are not in a position to be waiting forever. You know, and that's what I would say. No, and you know what? I would say that we need to, if we can't get the money for Rasmus, we need to loan him out with an obligation to buy. And if that happens, then, you know, that'd be good. But we don't need any of these deals where they can cut off the obligation and stuff like that, like the Sancho one. Sal going to work the first time in weeks is due to illness. We'll catch you later tonight for the watch along. Come on, Graya, big up yourself. We need a lucky charm back in the house. Big up, of course. People, how many new Man United do we need in the summer? Take it 4 or 5. Goalkeeper, right wing back, defender, midfielder, number 10, striker. 6 players, my guy. 6 players, my guy. We need a goalkeeper, right? We need a right wing back. We need a midfielder central. We need a number 10, and we need a striker. That will be the ideal summer. Will it happen? I doubt it. You know what I mean? We always fall short. You know what I mean? But I hope we do, of course. Vincent, what is Man United lost the match and Matchett scored an only goal? I would say, well, there you go, Vincent. I'll say, well, there you go. He should have kept his mouth shut. That's it. That's all I would say about Onana. I say, there you go. You know, I say at the end of the day, that's what I would say. You know, there was no need for it. It was pathetic. It was silly. And you know what? All it's done is hype up Leon, not Man United. It's just going to hype up Leon. And that's what I would say at the end of the day. I'm not interested in, I want to be entertained. I want to be entertained. Let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. This is about the business. That's the word business, end of the season, guys. And people with big platforms want to be entertained for clicks and likes. You know what I mean? We want to win this game. That is all we care about. Bottom line, is that's all we care about is winning this game. That's all we care about. No, I'm not interested in 5-4, 4-3, beef, kiddie little beef. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. You know what I would like? I would like some of these fan channels to have the beef they had in the past, because that would be more entertaining, wouldn't it? But they don't want to have beef because that is so 2017. They don't want to have beef because that's so 2017. It's entertaining. Stop being boring. You know what I mean? Stop being boring. You bloody snowflakes. Stop being boring. And you know who said that. There'll be clubs out there that want to buy Højlund. I hope so. I hope so. Sal, apparently PSG have an average 22.5. Do you think what Guineos are trying to do with United? The one thing about them, Shah, is that they have a number of experienced players in there. You've got Kevin Kilian, who's 24, who's been there, done it, seen it, won the team shirt, and players like of that level. Mendes as well, he's a little bit older. And they played a lot more top-level football than our players have. You know what I mean? They've been around the block, winning French league titles, etc. Going to Champions League semi-finals, etc., etc. Guys, absolutely. A little bit different. Lyon ain't no mug, Sal, decent team, fifth in the league. Fifth in the French league, yeah, which is the equivalent of 20th in the English league. Yeah. No one says they're mugs anyway. I understand you, fan, but I really just don't think it is good enough. I hope I am proved wrong, but I really don't think he is. Guys, Chelsea is shortlisting players now. How many players are on the books in the first team squad? Delap is nothing different to Højlund and Xerxes, raw, unproven, not guaranteed to succeed. Agree very much so. Agree. Yeah, spot on, Roxanne, spot on. Amram did say that it takes time, but he said he doesn't want to trust the process or the phases. He knows. If Amram spoke his mind, Kenny, if Amram spoke his mind, he'd be in trouble. Steve, I hope we don't get slaps. Delap, I thought we said slap there. I have been watching him. He's an improvement, but we are talking of very small margins. United surely can do better. I agree. And he's not cheap. 30 million is not cheap either. You know what I mean? You can go to South America and pick up a player for a lot better than that. I wasn't in on the Delap until I heard that it was available for 30 million. I think the representative is good value. I would be happy with Jonathan David and Delap as our budget strikers. I don't think we're going to sign two strikers, Mac. We're not going to sign two strikers. We're signing one striker and one number 10. We need a number 10 more than we need a striker to get the ball to the striker, of course. Darren, to be honest, Chelsea only got 200 man squad. Absolutely not. That's not fair, is it, Darren? Beef, Sal, we could also get Gomez, who we had try a few free, who's a freeze as well, a few frees as well, free up money in. Gomez has just signed a new contract with Wolverhampton Wanderers, Beef Bully. Lyon fans are very aggressive and dangerous, guys. I've seen firsthand versus Frankfurt. You're attending the game. Be aware. Guys, let me show you something. Guys, before I went to Lyon at the Stade Golland against Man United against Lyon. I went to Lyon against Man United back in 2008 at the Stade Golland. And it was a partisan atmosphere. It was aggressive. And Man United need to be ready for it, especially now Onana's added a little bit of spice to the occasion, of course. Big up Tybog. Do you think Gary Neville will be a good manager in modern football? He's already proven that he hasn't at Valencia. He flopped. In Amram we trust. Big up Pearl. Hope you're doing well. Amram in. Big up Shah, of course. We will sell Rasmus. We get Osman or Delap. We only have one striker again. Yeah. But we will sell we get Osman or Delap. We only have one strike. Yeah, that's what Man United are going for, unfortunately. We got Xerxes, who can play up there, and Man United will be going for that. We got Chido as well, not to forget. Shah. Let's not forget Chido Obi Martin, guys. Absolutely. Let's not forget Musa, guys. All right. We got some good young players coming through, so don't worry about that. That's why I don't think we're going to sign two strikers. Almac, can Mainu be trained to run faster? Isn't that just genetics? I think you can train to get faster. Cardio, you can. Endurance, speed, you can train that. I know I run 5K a day. My time gets quicker every time I run, more or less. Philip Cosgrove, JJ Gary is Irish, the next Messi, the next George Best, the next background information about this guy. JJ Gabriel, let me see. JJ Gabriel is English. He's born in London, mate. He's son of a Ireland defender. He's got his dad is Irish. His mum is English, I believe, and he's born in England. He's born in England. George Best is Northern Irish, of course, but he's Philip. He's born in England, so it's up to him, isn't it? At the end of the day, I genuinely believe if you're born in a country, you should represent that country. At the end of the day, but it depends what he feels. At the end of the day, nurtured, raised in England, plays for Man United. You know, guys, yeah. I think he'll probably pick England. Probably more chance of playing in top level competition. Heard about Athletic Bilbao want to buy Anthony. That's no disrespect to Ireland, by the way. I just think Ireland are in a bad period of their history. I think that I was raised on Andy Townsend, Roy Keane, Jason McAteer, of course, had on the show, of course, Staunton. You know what I mean? Guys, Keith Curl, those sort of players. Packy Bonner, wasn't it? Yeah, remember him? I was raised on them. I was raised on a good Ireland side, a very good Ireland side. You know what I mean? And tough. Paul McGrath. Yeah. Kenny, I hope Amarim competes in all fronts. Just got to show you that there is no such thing as process of phases. It depends. It depends. It depends, mate. It depends. If you're going into a football club that's never played a certain style, if you're going to a football club that you don't have any of your players, it's still it's a process, isn't it? EC, Chelsea are doing everything in favour with their transfers. They are cleaning up the market by taking all the money-hungry players with no ambition. They're cleaning the market up, absolutely. Absolutely, EC. Big up, EC. I must say that top looks great, Sal. Thank you, mate. It's just a jacket, mate. It's a jacket. It's an Adidas jacket. Absolutely, Adidas. It's a T-shirt underneath. Thank you so much, Tybog. Big legend, my friend. Thank you, mate. Genghis Khan Jr., what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Long time no see. Hope you're good, bro. Hope you're good, mate. Hope everything is fine with you. Good to see you. We can make a lot of money. Absolutely. There's no, I don't believe that business where you have no money business. That's what they want. If, of course, they want you to believe. Listen, there is no good strikers at the moment as there before, so we have to be very careful who we buy, and we need to kill a striker. I agree, listen. We've done the experimenting. Morning for active. Hey, how you doing, legend? Hope you're doing well. Jarvis, do you think Onana find up the game before helping or hurting us? Is he motivating our own players, or is he actually giving the opposition a boost? Tactical Devils, you've asked the right question. That is the right question. Jarvis asked the right question. No surprise. He's hyping up the rivals. Man United know they're better than Lyon. That goes without saying. Man United are better than Lyon. Lyon are 5th in the French league. If you equate that to the Premier League, that's going to be about 10th to 20th in the Premier League. They have aging players like Lacazette and Mace and Matic. But what does it give you to say things like that against these experienced players, right? It doesn't help anyone but Lyon. If I was the Lyon manager, I would print out what Onana said with a picture of Onana and stick it on the wall and say, guys, this is what the Manchester United goalkeeper Onana said about us. You know what to do. He's done the team talk for them. He's helped Lyon. How does it help Man United? I really don't know. I don't think Man United needed hype for this game. They know what we have to do. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is always going to be the game that we should win. And then the hard game is going to be Athletic Bilbao. And, you know, I think it's counterproductive for me. It really is. Do you prefer Adidas or Nike t-shirts, guys? I used to like Adidas. I think Adidas are doing well now that they've got the Adidas Originals. I think I like Adidas Originals, of course, better. Nike had a few decent shirts. I wouldn't lie. Vodafone one, I love that one, of course. And they've had some good shirts recently. In regards to Adidas over the last, I'll say, 7 years, I think Man United, they haven't been great. It's just only recently that they have been good. Only recently, in my opinion. And Nike have been better. So I just realized why we are buying a lot of young players when we have a lot of an academy. I fear we sell them for profit and future team. That is the fear. Absolutely, Shah. Absolutely, mate. That is the fear. Jarvis, and with the season he's had, he's really in the right place to be playing the mind games. Absolutely. What happened last season? He knocked us, almost single-handedly knocked us out of the Champions League. People are forgetting that Onana almost single-handedly knocked us out of the Champions League. It's crazy. You can training people to be faster. That's exactly what I do. Sprints and jumps, coach. Of course, the dyslexia. Yeah, absolutely. I see it for that debate. I see you. I run 5K a day. I run 5K a day, if not more. I've run 2 marathons in my life, guys. I've done the Thames Meander marathon as well, 26 miles. I've done that. I've done quite a few marathons, guys. So I've done 2 26 miles and 1 half marathon in my life. And yeah, you can train to run. You can train to be fitter and faster. Of course, when you get older, it's a little bit more difficult. Like me, it's a little bit more difficult, but I'm still on the treadmill. And lucky I've got a treadmill at home. I run on it every day. So I always try and test myself. But yeah, you can. But it's practice. As everything in life, it's practice and it's tactics, tactical running. For example, in Man United back in the day, used to do tactical running quite a lot. You can do run for no reason. You can, in football games, you can waste energy on running and sprinting for no reason. It's about tactical running and using your speed at the right time in the game. Big up for Activate. Almac, are we spending 200 million? That's the money to improve the team. I think we're spending 200 million, Almac. I'm not going to go away from that, Almac. I think we're spending 200 million. But given Man United get rid of a few players as well, of course. Selling as would be like the lottery, and he's going to go for 40 million up front, Tyborg, but the 75 million comes from incentives and add-ons. So that'll be a great deal though for Man United. JJ's eyes by so he can move over UAE economy. I think could I be wrong, but the Irish passport is there for a reason. Yes, the Irish passport, which is why a lot of people get the Irish passport, can go across Europe, move around Europe and stuff like that. Luckily, I've got an Italian and a British passport, so I can do that anyway. But the thing is, what I would say is that he's born in England, and I think he's already said he wants to play for England. That's what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing, guys, don't shoot the messenger. It would be wise for him to play for England if he wants to play in World Cups and European Championships. Play for England, mate. You got more of a chance, mate. England with Tuchel, I think are going to do something. I really do, as well. But you know, it depends how long it's going to take JJ Gabriel to break into the team. Guys, look, JJ Gabriel's 14 years old. We got a long way. We got 6 years before he even considers being a Man United first team player. Do you know what I mean? We got lots of development to come. That is a lottery win, Shah. Absolutely. Morning, big up Jarvis. Big up everyone. Has Onana become the new Dibu Martinez? He's become the new. No, Bartes even has better stats than Onana. I don't think it's important. So it's just a big game for both teams, regardless. It's to make Onana look stupid if they turn us over. So it's put pressure on Onana. The only thing I can see. By the sounds of things, what I'm hearing, Jenkins, is raised. It's raised the energy for Leon. Leon are absolutely pissed off with what Onana said. And didn't Magic sound pissed off? Adidas and the crowd, guys. The last thing you want to do is hype up an already partisan crowd. Adidas will make good kicks now because Liverpool are wearing the Adidas. Had quite a few shitty shirts lately from Adidas. Yeah, over the years we've had. I think they've done it by purpose, Wuxan. I really do. Absolutely. Pass that allows him to play Barca Academy is my point. My dad has an Irish and English passport. Yeah, he can play for the Barcelona Academy, but he's playing for Man United, Jengas. Let him play for Man United. Don't put us off that, mate. Don't put us off that, my friend. We want him to play for Man United. That's all we care about. We want him to play for Man United. And what he said, whatever, we don't want him to go to Barcelona. We don't want him to go to Barcelona. Don't get any ideas. We don't want them taking one of our players. They got enough good young players in their academy. They don't need to take ours either, for goodness sake. Absolutely not. Guys, thank you. Let me read this. Raymond van der Hal is a better goalkeeper. Yeah, of course he is. Much better, Shah. Much better. Tim Howard is a better goalkeeper than... Guys, thank you so much for joining me. You're all absolute legends. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video. Guys, I will be back later on for the watch-along between Man United and Lyon. It's going to be a massive game, of course. And you know what? I hope that we get the business done. Don't forget to join me for that. I will be live tonight at, I believe, 7:30 p.m. UK time, guys. That's what time I'm going to be live for you guys. So don't forget to join me for that. Cengiz, I hope so, Sal. He looks great. I'm just saying there's a strong rumours he may leave. Yeah, there is strong rumours, Cengiz. It's just sad if he does because he's a very good player. So that Man United at the moment are trying to convince him. They're trying to assure him of first-team football early. So he could. Don't be surprised, Cengiz, if he makes his debut for Man United at 16 years old, like Lamine Yamal. I hope so. Big up Shah. Big up you, legend too. Big up Tybo. Can't wait to see you all tonight, guys. Have a great day. And don't forget, it's massive game today. And prep yourself up because we have a very, very big show later on. So, guys, no chatterbox today. Straight to the watch along. See you there, guys. Take it easy. Peace.